time promised and a long time coming, so I'm very happy to bring this to you now. Te Veux by Erik Satie. I'll play the first section of the music for you to start us off, and then I'll start from the beginning. We'll break everything apart, and I'll show you how to learn it yourself. So here is the beginning of the music. Very simple. We have a melody that's in between, sort of. There's some stuff that surrounds the melody, and the melody is right in front of you, kind of like a cello section. But we have an opening to attend to first. So we'll begin with that. Left hand first. Let's get the easy stuff out of the way, and then we'll have a look at what the right hand is up to. So the introduction is just 4 bars long with a little pickup. And on the left hand, we begin with 5 and 1 to start. That fills out the first full bar. Next, the thumb falls by 1 note to E. The G below replays, and this fills out the next bar. Moving on, we go back up to the F together with G. That's about it. And we finish it off with a low G all the way down here. Simple enough. It's a waltz, so it's in 3. If I was to count this, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Very simple. Now the right hand. In the right hand, we begin with a pickup to the first bar. This is where the hands come together. So we begin with 3, 5, landing on 2 and 1. Notice that the 2 is melodic, the thumb is not. That's the melody. The thumb is there to fill out the harmony. You can see that the D sings above everything else. So once more, 5, 3, 2 and 1. That fills out the first bar. Hold. Next we open up into A minor. And it's rolled. Ba-da-ba-dum. 1, 2, 3, and 5. And when you do this, don't tighten up. Feel like it's a kind of harp, where your fingers feel fluttery when you do it. Otherwise, you risk being too harsh and it comes off a little aggressive. This whole thing should be very subdued and I don't want to say gentle, but certainly nothing aggressive, you know. So after that, jump down to E with an octave, 5 and 1, and that leads us to 1, 2, 4, and 5. Roll that. Again, very soft roll, like you're rolling an orange across the keyboard. And hold all of the notes, but move from 4 to 3. Right? So this is the chord, and then the 4th finger is replaced by 3 on the D. Stitch all of that up. Take your time, make sure you learn all of these things individually, and when it's stitched up with counts, we'll have something like this. With the pickup. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And that concludes the introduction. Notice also when I do the rolls, I make it so that the final note of the roll coincides with the downbeat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Everything before it is a kind of embellishment that leads to the downbeat. Put that together with the left. Together. Easy enough. And then positions. Notice that the left hand basically engages with the right hand upon arrival of the last note of the roll. This is not in stone, just in general you should feel as though this is the downbeat. It's not, it can be kind of in between as well, but just to be safe, aligning with the last note is a good move. Moving on, you're going to have to lift to make room for the right hand. And then, together. And when the left hand falls to G, that's when you switch to D. With counts. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Once we're here, we have a pickup that leads into the main phrase. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So on and so forth. And you should also notice that there's some flexibility in tempo here. So the beginning of this piece, with the introduction, can be a little bit slower, and then the tempo picks up, becomes a waltz once you come to that, right? So once more, a little bit quicker. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we head on forward. So it's very clear where one section finishes, the introduction, and the waltz begins. And the waltz begins with these two notes as pickup. All right, so we have 1 and 2 in the right hand. And then land on a thumb. And the two above are the waltz accompaniment. So on and so forth. So we'll have 1, 2, 1. And make sure that that's tied very nicely. Moving from here to here. Don't be too jumpy in that movement. It should all feel fluid. Moving from here and land here. I'm landing with the thumb because, well, the thumb is the heaviest, strongest finger, and you want to make sure that the opening melody, you're not going to play this loud. It should be fairly quiet. But being able to voice this middle above the top, the stuff below, is important. Because in the beginning of the piece, the audience is listening to the top. Right? So when the melody comes in here, you have to show them, hey, we're in the middle now. The melody sits in the middle, so that's where the attention needs to go. Anyway, one final thing to wrap up the introduction. Once we're here, before you begin, I would get in position with both the hands, and then the pickup starts. 1, 2, and then. So kind of be in position before you start the pickup, so that you don't have to go fishing for that left hand C. And then it's pretty straightforward. Anyway, as we move forward, I'm going to do the rest of it in the next part of the tutorial. So you can find the full tutorial series there. It's free to try. There's a trial period. It's completely risk-free. And I suggest you have a look, and you'll have access to not only this piece, if you give it a go and try the membership, you'll have access to the full library. It's like many hundreds of pieces, classical and film. Anyway, I'll see you on there. Let's continue this forward. And yeah, this should be a piece of cake. I think you're going to like it. Yeah. See you soon.